Hello again. Trying to see if I can get the stream configuration quality setting to work. Keep saying refresh. Okay, it just delayed, I think. Let me hide the preview. And it says excellent. Hide the preview again. And not unusually, the chat is giving me a little bit of trouble. Well, let's start the game of the day, or session, or whatever, up here. Don't need to see the video again. One question I have, can I safely tab in and out of this? It seems I can. Let me move things around a little bit. Chat appears to be working. Let me see if I can get a viewer list. Or a... Yeah, it says viewer list, but really it's people who are in the chat, which, of course, at this moment is only me. Not going to go back to the game and everything be okay. Let me adjust things a little bit. This may be showing up in the stream partially. Let's try this. I can move that a little bit further. I know this is all very professional of me, but I do want to see. Oops. That, then this. Okay. I want to be able to see the OBS data, basically. Also want to be able to see the chat. I really need. Well, let me try adjusting things here. Okay, I can't make OBS any smaller than that. Need a higher resolution secondary monitor, it seems. Let's just get on with it. Okay, here's the situation. I have Windows 7 installed on a hard drive, and it was beginning to give me errors, and rather than wait for it to simply fail, I replaced it, reinstalled Windows 7. And in fact, there's not a whole lot installed at this point. I just downloaded this game again from GOG, it's the set of Might and Magic 1 through 6 all together. Actually, if you haven't been to GOG.com lately, you might want to check it out. They've got Christmas sale going on right now. You might find a good deal. In fact, you probably missed it at this point, but a couple days ago you could download Fallout 1, 2, and Tactics for free. So if you got that, congratulations. If you missed it, I'm sorry. There are a number of free games actually in the catalog. Not those currently, as far as I'm aware, but you might want to check that out. Anyway, off topic, totally off topic. Basically, here's the situation. Okay, as I was going on about a moment ago, I seem to digress quite a lot. That is a digression, in fact. My Windows 7 install, the hard drive, was failing. I decided to replace it before it failed entirely. I haven't installed a lot lately. I did put the failing hard drive in an external enclosure and mounted it earlier and tried to find my save game for this, Might and Magic 6. After about a half hour looking at some GOG forums, I gave up. And really thinking about it, I didn't do very much that would be saved effectively. So I think I can redo what's missing in the save information pretty closely, at least in just a few minutes, and continue with where we left off. I did go through what I recorded before and made a little diagram and some notes so I could figure out where I have and haven't been, because perhaps to your chagrin, however you pronounce that, I am going to pick up where I left off. I don't think there's very much left in terms of meeting people in New Sorpa Gall. Going in all the buildings. There's a few left, half a dozen maybe, of buildings, that is. Hold on a second, I'm about to cough and find the mute button. Okay. And also, there's all those wandering people. I suspect we're going to miss some of those, in this first pass. I'll probably try to check people as I go. If you've watched the previous video content, you'll have noticed that I have a tendency to go back to the same people over and over again. Okay, well, we're going to go new. I hope the audio settings are okay. Yeah. Okay. There are some horseshoes in here that we picked up before. Excuse me. Okay. Now, what I don't remember, and I should have made notes on, is... okay, who picked these up, of course? How I used these before. I think I'm going to hold on to these for the moment. They will buff some sort of, I don't know, skill or attribute, probably. Did I read this before? It's funny, I have to hold the button down to keep this up. I don't know whether I read this before. Hopefully I'm not rereading this, but the letter. My dear Solomon, September 17th, 1152. You have done well, and I hereby promote you to High Priest of the Second Circle. There is a sum of gold waiting for you in the hands of Andover Potbellow in New Sorpagal that he will turn over to you if you tell him the Sandman sent you and show him the seal on this letter. I wonder why seal is capitalized there. Sandman. I like that. I guess that's the writer saying that. That seems a lot. The handling of the Roland affair was masterful, and I especially liked the snowstorm touch. It really put the fear in him, didn't it? Superstitious fool. His removal has moved our timetable ahead by at least 2 years, and he has spared us the trouble of assassinating him at a more delicate time. All arrangements are in place. My minions have engineered the recall of Queen Catherine to her homeland in Erathia to attend the funeral of her father. She will not return this year, and that only leaves her worthless brat Nikolai and that idiot regent Wilbur Humphrey running things at the palace. The people have begun to sense that something is wrong, that perhaps the gods are angry, that, perhaps, the Iron Fists have lost the mandate of heaven. Just a few more disasters and there may well be a full-scale rebellion. And we will be waiting at the breach, ready to step in and tell the sheep what to do and when to do it. Already to our temples spread across the land... Added a word there. Let me try that sentence again. Already our temples spread across the land, offering aid to those displaced by disasters and comfort to the bereaved. Yes, remain in New Supergal and stay out of sight. When the time is right, you will be contacted and given further instructions. So take heart and know that our plan proceeds smoothly and that we will be ruling this world soon. Your position in our hierarchy will be very high. Xenofex. So this is to someone named Solomon. This ring adds +3 might. It seems logical that we would equip that. By the way, if you click on this magnifying glass, you can see what's equipped. Those are, I guess, left and right-handed slots. But if that's the case, maybe those are like left and right shoulder slots arms, maybe. This book is a book of learning for Bless, which is a spell. Does he have any spell skills? Spirit magic. Have to exit here. Okay. What I don't see at the moment is whether or not it doesn't tell us whether Bless is a spirit spell or not, does it? No, it does, right there at the end. Your character must know the spirit magic. Okay, so
Yes.
So now he knows Bless. Okay, so we have Spirit Arrow, spell point cost of 1, fires an ectoplasmic bolt of negative spiritual energy at a single target. Spirit Arrow can miss, but a higher skill in Spirit Magic increases your chances of hitting. The arrow causes 1 to 6 points of damage. I'm not sure what the normal expert... I mean, okay. Normal expert and master is our... well, skill level, I guess. I don't know. It's been 6 months now since I last played this. You know, close to it anyway. And I've really forgotten quite a bit. I did, like I said, I did at least quickly watch my videos, previous videos, and so got some refresher there. But we have levels in the skills, and then we also have this other like mastery level, which is like the normal, expert, and master. Okay, she has a +2 fire resistance. I guess she might as well equip that. Why not? As before, let's give all of our alchemy stuff. Well, as I mentioned before, I've noticed it seems like all of the characters have equal ability right now to handle these simple potions, simple level of alchemy. That said, I believe there is an alchemy skill, but no one seems to have it at this point. Well, then she has a static charge spell, which is air magic, and I'm sure she does have air magic. We'll go ahead and memorize that. Okay, so Wizard Eye. You know, I just realized something. I don't think I looked at Bless, did I? Blessed characters have an increased chance to hit monsters in hand-to-hand combat and with missiles. A character's bonus to hit is increased by 5 plus 1 per point of skill in Spirit Magic. And that has a spell point cost of 2. Oops. Okay, and this is Alexis, the archer, who, interestingly enough, does have skill abilities. Wizard Eye. Air magic she has. Wizard Eye causes the auto map located in the upper right corner of the main gaming screen to show the locations of monsters and other points of interest while outdoors. The spell lasts 1 hour per point of skill in air magic. Now that's interesting. I don't think I ever even noticed that before. So at normal level, it only shows terrain and monsters. At expert level, it does show treasure. And only at master level does it show points of interest. And you'll notice the, oddly, double quotes. I don't know why they did quad quotes. I don't know why they did that. I'm going to take a quick sip of tea, just a moment. Okay, static charge. This had a cost of 1, yeah, cost of 2. Targets a single monster with a jolt of static electricity. It only does 2 to 6 points of damage, but it always hits. Okay. And Serena, she has a it's a ring with just value, as far as I can tell. No buff, so seems logically we would just sell that. Again, alchemy items to Zoltan. Serena is a cleric. Remove fear.
Okay.
And first aid.
Yes.
She has mind and body magic. As I've excuse me, I should mute myself when I do that. Previously noted, her personality is certainly well in excess of Alexis and Zoltan, slightly in excess of Roderick. So, again, I still have no idea, but I'm going to tend to talk to people and shopkeepers and such with Serena selected on the assumption that she's talking to them, and the personality, greater personality will have some benefit to our interactions. Still don't really know that as any sort of fact. Now, finally, Zoltan. Let's organize things a little bit here. Don't think I'll at the moment pre-make any potions. Again, a ring that simply has a value. Serena will probably be doing our buying and selling, as I was just discussing, and so I'll give that to her to sell. Flame arrow?
Yes. Okay.
Oops, and I didn't even see what that was. Going too fast sometimes. Which reminds me, I have not looked at her spells. And I'm also reminded that I may have overlooked. Okay, he has only one spell category. Alexis has only one spell category. But Serena has two, mind and body. Okay, so meditation. Temporarily increases a single character's intellect and personality statistics by 10 points. Wow, that seems like a lot. Plus 2 per point of skill in mind magic. Well, presumably she has a 1 skill in mind magic at this point, so it actually would be an increase of 12. Remove fear. Removes the afraid condition from a character if you cast the spell in time. The greater the skill and rank in mind magic, the longer the condition could have been present before the point of no return is reached. After that, the only way to remove the condition short of divine intervention is to visit a temple. Okay. Oops. I didn't mean to close it. The body magic. Cure weakness. Cures the weak condition from a character if you cast this spell in time. The greater the skill and rank in body magic, the longer the character could have been weak before the point of no return is reached. Blah, 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 blah. Like the remove fear. So this is basically a debuff remover, or bad status remover. Similarly, cure weakness, removes weakness. First aid, your basic heal, I believe. Cures 5 hit points on a single target when cast. Recovery is reduced by an amount equal to the caster's skill in body magic. I'm not sure what is meant by recovery in this case. Okay, finally, Zoltan. We've already gone through his inventory. He has 2 categories of spells, fire and water. Torchlight. Torchlight increases the radius of light surrounding your party in the dark, so helps seeing in the dark, in other words. Flame arrow. Creates and fires a single flaming arrow. Unlike most spells, this spell is notoriously inaccurate and has the same chance of hitting as a regular arrow. Using your fire skill as a bonus to hit. The arrow does 1 to 8 points of damage when it hits. Awaken. Automatically awakens all of your characters from a normal sleep and will awaken them from a magical sleep if they haven't had the sleep condition for too long. Basically another status remover. Or, bad status remover. Cold beam. Targets a single monster with a field of extreme cold for an instant. It only does 2 to 6 points of damage, but it always hits. The more skill you have in water magic, the faster you will recover from casting Cold Beam. I wonder if recover is like a, what's it called? Well, like a timeout on the ability to cast the same spell again. I feel like there's another better word, but I can't think what it is. Okay, so, again, we have these magic horseshoes. I can't remember exactly what they do. Well, hell, we get them right off the bat here. Let's give one to Roderick. Plus 2 skill points. Oh, okay, okay. Who would I like to skill up first? Let's say... I've already done it for Roderick, so, skills... Yes, it says we have 2 skill points. Oh, it was a single-click thing, which I'm glad I was wanting to put one... Okay, it cost me 2 skill points to add 1 level to sword. That doesn't seem like a bad idea. Inventory. Okay, so she has one. Let's have her use it. Plus 2 skill points. Skills. Okay, let's be careful here. Let's see if we can give her some armor. Nope. Guess we have to have trained it to give it, have to have at least level 1 to... I feel like ability to do damage is relatively important early on, so let's go ahead and put it into mace. Okay, so I'm trying to mouse move, and that's not going to work. Let's see, what else did I do of relevance? Went to the town hall. That's the savings house.
I think it's closed.
Okay, what time is it then? 9:41. Well, okay, let's do something else then. Let's see, I don't believe we did anything of importance around this way. I did join a couple of guilds in this direction.
Hello.
Okay, so we got this quest. I'm gonna have to start making some notes. I did make a few
Hello.
while I was watching, the previous content I recorded. I guess let go of me. Oh, I can't remember. Let's go
How
in.
are you?
Nothing there. I'm going through this pretty quick right now. If you feel like you want to know something about these, I've already spoken with these people.
Thank you.
So we just joined the Blades End guild there. And I believe this person...
Hello, how are you?
Yes.
Thank you.
And just as a reminder, by paying that 25 gold, you see we started with 200, we now have 150, we've spent a total of 50. It appears everyone is a member of all of the guilds that we join, and we pay only the 1 fee. Okay, let's go back to the town hall. I think talk to them about their quests, and I think we will be caught up.
I need your help.
Okay, well let's talk to Frank first. Okay, his quest about the Shadow Guild. Okay, now Janice. Shipments on Tuesday. Okay, she gives us the key. Give it to Roderick, I guess. And then the mention about the bounty hunt for an ogre. I believe that was something. Let me just check my notes here. Yeah, it was Warlock when we played before, so apparently that's random. So let me update my note here. She wants an ogre before the end of the month, presumably. Don't know how likely that is. Okay, so just as a reminder, we went around that way. That brought us out over here. We went around this way. We've been in all the buildings. Excuse me. On this side, I'm assuming that these are the same people we saw before. I'm not going to try to talk to any more of them right now. We went in this house. We went in that house. We've not yet gone into this store.
Find anything?
And I'm going to go somewhat slowly here because I'm going to take some notes. Okay, so in the Seeing Eye, also going to mark on my little map here that we have now been in this store. In the Seeing Eye, We speak with Wilma the alchemist. She will buy